Ladies and gentlemen, this is a part of the search warrant talking about probable cause, or addressing the issue of probable cause, which allowed the judge to sign off on the search warrant in the election office that the FBI just raided. But here, this is an interesting sentence. The warrant authorizes a review, and hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel right now. The warrant authorizes a review of electronic storage media and electronically stored information seized or copied pursuant to this order. To this warrant, in order to locate evidence, fruits, and instrumentalities described in this warrant. The review of this electronic data may be conducted by any government personnel assisting in the investigation. Tulsi Gabbard was at the investigation. The Director of National Intelligence being there links this to not just a domestic issue, but potentially a foreign policy issue or an intelligence community investigation. This is huge. This is huge. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel right now. People are going to, almost certainly, if they committed crimes, be arrested and indicted and arrested.
The FBI executed a search warrant at the Fulton County Election Office, where they seized hundreds of boxes of documents related to the 2020 presidential election. Fox News correspondent David Spunt has the details. David.
Hi, Jesse. For the first time, we are hearing directly from the FBI director about the FBI search of the Fulton County election warehouse earlier this week. Kash Patel spoke with our colleague, Kayleigh McEnany, in an interview airing tomorrow morning at 10 Eastern.
We went in there, we followed the rules of the search warrant. The FBI and the DOJ went in and collected numerous pieces of evidence that the judge authorized us to collect. And what we're going to do next is go through the voluminous amounts of information collected and continue our investigation.
You may remember on Wednesday, agents took 700 boxes from this suburban Atlanta election warehouse. We know this investigation is related to the 2020 presidential election, though no mass fraud was ever proven in court. Interesting to note that Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard was on site. Lots of questions about why the head of the intelligence agencies would be on scene for an FBI search. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche defended her appearance today.
I think her presence shouldn't be there shouldn't be questioned. Of course, I mean, that's a big part of her job, and so the fact that she was present in Atlanta that day, is something that shouldn't surprise anybody.
President Trump yesterday gave kudos to Gabbard.
He's working very hard on trying to keep the election safe, and she's done a very good job. And they, as you know, they got into the votes. He got a signed judge's order in Georgia, and you're going to see some interesting things happening.
When pressed earlier today at an unrelated news conference, Blanche declined to talk about the investigation in Atlanta as it's an active probe.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this part of the search warrant to me is very interesting. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. President Trump has hinted at indictments and arrests. This is very interesting. Hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel, this channel, and go to my main channel, H.A. Goodman, of almost 300,000 subs. Thanks, everybody.